Göbekli Tepe, the first temple on Earth. 10,000 BC Ancient History Documentary. Over 12,000 years ago, long before the pyramids of Egypt or the stone circles of Stonehenge, a group of hunter-gatherers in what is now southeastern Turkey built something extraordinary. They carved massive stone pillars, arranged them in circles, and adorned them with intricate carvings of animals and symbols. This is Göbekli Tepe, the world's first temple. But who were these people? What drove them to create such a monumental site? And what does Göbekli Tepe tell us about the dawn of civilization? This documentary will take you on a journey back to the end of the last ice age, to a world of uncertainty and transformation. We will explore the discovery of Göbekli Tepe, the lives of its builders, and the profound questions it raises about human history. From the mysteries of its carvings to the evidence of ancient feasting, Göbekli Tepe challenges everything we thought we knew about the origins of religion, community, and civilization itself. But before we dive into the details, let's set the stage. What was the world like 12,000 years ago? How did the end of the Ice Age shape the lives of our ancestors? And why is Göbekli Tepe such a pivotal site in our understanding of human history? We'll begin by exploring the environmental and cultural context of Göbekli Tepe, setting the stage for the incredible story that follows. From the retreating glaciers to the rise of new ecosystems, this was a time of profound change, a time that laid the foundation for the world we know today. But Göbekli Tepe is not just a story of the past, it is a story of us. It is a reminder that, even in the face of uncertainty and change, we have the capacity to create, to innovate, and to build a better future. Join us as we uncover the secrets of this ancient marvel, piece by piece, and explore the world of the people who built it, a world that laid the foundation for everything that followed. Discovery. The story of Göbekli Tepe begins not in the distant past, but in the 1960s, when a team of archaeologists stumbled upon a strange hill in southeastern Turkey. At first, they dismissed it as a medieval cemetery. But in 1994, German archaeologist Klaus Schmidt visited the site and realized it was something far older, and far more significant. Schmidt and his team soon uncovered massive stone pillars, some weighing over 20 tons, arranged in circular formations. The pillars were carved with intricate reliefs of animals, scorpions, foxes, birds, and snakes. These were not just decorations, they were symbols, perhaps representing the spiritual beliefs of the people who built them. But how did Schmidt recognize the importance of this site? What clues did he find that others had missed? And what challenges did his team face as they began to excavate this ancient wonder? We'll explore the early days of the excavation, the tools and techniques used by the archaeologists, and the groundbreaking discoveries that reshaped our understanding of human history. From the first glimpse of a carved pillar to the realization that this site predated known civilizations by millennia, the discovery of Göbekli Tepe is a story of perseverance, insight, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. But the story doesn't end there. We'll also delve into the controversies and debates surrounding Göbekli Tepe. What do other archaeologists think about Schmidt's findings? How has the interpretation of the site evolved over time? And what new discoveries are being made today? From the initial excavation to the ongoing research, the story of Göbekli Tepe's discovery is a testament to the power of curiosity and the importance of questioning our assumptions about the past. Before Eden. To understand Göbekli Tepe, we must first understand the world in which it was built. Around 12,000 years ago, the Earth was emerging from the last ice age. Glaciers were retreating, and the climate was warming. But this was not a time of abundance, it was a time of uncertainty. For thousands of years, humans had lived as nomadic hunter-gatherers, following herds of animals and gathering wild plants. But as the climate changed, so did their way of life. The megafauna they relied on began to disappear, and new opportunities emerged. In the Fertile Crescent of the Near East, wild grains like wheat and barley began to thrive, offering a new source of food. But this transition was not easy. The changing climate brought new challenges, from unpredictable weather to shifting ecosystems. How did the people of this time adapt? What drove them to experiment with new ways of living? And how did these changes lead to the creation of Göbekli Tepe? We'll explore the environmental and social pressures of this period, the innovations that emerged, and the ways in which Göbekli Tepe reflects the struggles and triumphs of its builders. From the decline of megafauna to the rise of wild grains, this was a time of profound transformation, a time that laid the groundwork for the birth of civilization. But we'll also delve deeper into the lives of the people who built Göbekli Tepe. What were their daily lives like? How did they organize themselves? And what role did spirituality play in their society? From the tools they used to the rituals they practiced, we'll paint a vivid picture of life at the end of the Ice Age, a life that was both challenging and full of possibility. In the prehistoric zoo. One of the most striking features of Göbekli Tepe is its carvings. The pillars are adorned with a menagerie of animals, scorpions, foxes, birds, and snakes. These were not random choices, they were deeply symbolic, reflecting the spiritual beliefs of the people who built the site. But what do these carvings mean? Some scholars believe these animals represented spirits or deities, perhaps serving as totems for different clans. Others suggest they were part of a larger cosmology, reflecting the hunter-gatherers' understanding of the natural world. We'll delve into the symbolism of these carvings, exploring their possible meanings and the role they played in the lives of the people who created them. From the scorpion's sting to the bird's flight, each animal tells a story of survival, spirituality, and the interconnectedness of all life. We'll also examine the techniques used to create these carvings, from the tools used to the skills required. How did these ancient artists achieve such precision and detail? And what can their work tell us about the culture and beliefs of their time? But the carvings are just the beginning. We'll also explore the broader significance of these symbols. What do they tell us about the relationship between humans and animals at the end of the Ice Age? And how did these beliefs shape the development of early religion? From the symbolism of the carvings to the rituals they may have inspired, this section will take you deep into the world of Göbekli Tepe's builders, a world where the natural and the spiritual were deeply intertwined. After the ice. As the Ice Age came to an end, the world began to change. The climate warmed, and new opportunities emerged. In the Fertile Crescent, wild grains like wheat and barley began to thrive, offering a new source of food. But this was not an easy transition, it required new ways of thinking, new ways of living. Göbekli Tepe was built at the dawn of this new era. It was a time of experimentation, of innovation, of change. The people who built Göbekli Tepe were not farmers, they were hunter-gatherers. But they were also pioneers, exploring new ways of living in a changing world. We'll explore the challenges and opportunities of this period, from the rise of agriculture to the development of new technologies. How did the people of Göbekli Tepe adapt to these changes? And what role did the site play in this transition? From the first experiments with farming to the development of new tools and techniques, this was a time of profound transformation, a time that laid the foundation for the rise of civilization. But we'll also delve deeper into the social and cultural changes of this period. How did the people of Göbekli Tepe organize themselves? What role did leadership and cooperation play in their society? And how did their spiritual beliefs evolve in response to the changing world? From the rise of agriculture to the development of new social structures, this section will explore the many ways in which the end of the Ice Age shaped the course of human history. Feasting at the dawn. One of the most intriguing aspects of Göbekli Tepe is the evidence of feasting. Archaeologists have found the remains of wild animals, grains, and even beer, suggesting that the site was a place of celebration and community. But feasting was not just about food, it was about building relationships, sharing knowledge, and creating a sense of belonging. It was a way for people to come together and celebrate their shared identity. We'll explore the role of feasting at Göbekli Tepe, from the types of food consumed to the rituals that may have accompanied these gatherings. What can these feasts tell us about the social and spiritual lives of the people who built the site? And how did these gatherings contribute to the development of early communities? From the preparation of food to the sharing of stories, feasting was a central part of life at Göbekli Tepe, a tradition that continues to shape human culture to this day. But we'll also delve deeper into the significance of feasting. What role did it play in the transition from hunter-gatherer societies to agricultural communities? How did feasting contribute to the development of social hierarchies and leadership? And what can the evidence of feasting at Göbekli Tepe tell us about the origins of human culture? From the rituals of feasting to the social bonds it created, this section will explore the many ways in which food and celebration shaped the lives of our ancestors. The birth of the gods. Göbekli Tepe challenges our understanding of the origins of religion. Built over 6,000 years before the first cities, it suggests that spirituality and ritual were central to human life long before the rise of civilization. Some scholars believe that Göbekli Tepe was a place of pilgrimage, where people came from far and wide to participate in rituals and ceremonies. Others suggest it was a place of initiation, where young people were introduced to the spiritual beliefs of their community. We'll explore the spiritual significance of Göbekli Tepe, from the symbolism of its carvings to the rituals that may have taken place there. What can this ancient site tell us about the origins of religion? And how did the spiritual beliefs of its builders shape the development of human culture? From the first stirrings of religious thought to the rise of organized belief systems, Göbekli Tepe offers a window into the spiritual lives of our ancestors, a window that continues to inspire and challenge us today. But we'll also delve deeper into the broader implications of Göbekli Tepe's spiritual significance. What does it tell us about the role of religion in human evolution? How did the spiritual beliefs of the people who built Göbekli Tepe influence the development of early societies? And what lessons can we learn from their example? From the rituals of Göbekli Tepe to the rise of organized religion, this section will explore the many ways in which spirituality has shaped the course of human history. As we come to the end of our journey through the mysteries of Göbekli Tepe, we are left with more questions than answers. What led to the decline of this ancient marvel? Was it environmental changes, shifting social dynamics, or something more enigmatic? Could the story of Göbekli Tepe hold lessons for us today as we face our own challenges, climate change, social upheaval, and the search for meaning in an uncertain world? The people who built Göbekli Tepe were pioneers, navigating a world in flux. They came together to create something extraordinary, a testament to the power of human collaboration and imagination. Yet, within a few centuries, they carefully buried their creation, leaving it hidden for thousands of years. Why? Was it a deliberate act of preservation, a response to a changing world, or part of a larger spiritual tradition? As we reflect on the legacy of Göbekli Tepe, we are reminded that history is not just a record of the past, it is a mirror that reflects our own struggles, triumphs, and aspirations. The story of Göbekli Tepe challenges us to rethink our assumptions about the origins of civilization, the role of spirituality, and the resilience of human communities. What do you think? What lessons can we learn from Göbekli Tepe? How does its story resonate with the challenges we face today? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of history's most enigmatic sites, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more explorations into the mysteries of the past. From ancient temples to lost civilizations, history is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. Until next time, keep exploring, because the past is not just a story, it's a guide to understanding who we are and where we're going. Thank you for joining me on this journey through time. See you in the next adventure.